Hey guys, it's Eric, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to make this 4-point ninja star designed by Jeremy Shafer. And if you'll notice, it's really similar to the 3-point ninja star design, and the modules are actually almost exactly alike, except for a slight change in angle, which lets there be 4 points. So I'm going to teach you how to make it, but instead of using all white, I'm going to do a blue-white pattern. So let's start off. So if you're using origami paper, you're going to want your white side up. In this case, it's red because I don't want red showing. And then we're just going to fold our paper in half diagonally. Okay, and you don't have to use origami paper for this. This was made using full-size printer sheets. It does get pretty small, so the module, with these size modules, it's going to be a pretty small ninja star. So now we're going to take this edge and fold it to the bottom, and make sure you hold that together. Fold it down and crease. Okay. So both these flaps fold down, and now we're going to take this edge and fold it to here. Like that. Okay, and now take this edge and fold it up to here. Like that. And then take this edge and fold it up to there. And it's going to get pretty thick at this corner, but just try to keep it as neat as possible. So there you go. And now we're going to unfold everything so that it looks like this. Okay, so now fold along this line so that you have just your module like this. And now this part gets a little bit tricky. What we're going to do is we're going to take this flap and we're going to bend it so that it lines up along here. But we want a diagonal crease going to this corner. So what we're going to do is just pull it up and fold it along this line, and then we want this diagonal that you see is forming to line up right here with this corner. Okay, so that's about it. So what we just did was we took this point and we folded it along this line so that the diagonal came to the corner. So make this a really good crease because you're really going to need to see this. So when you unfold it, make sure you know where your crease is. Now my paper got a little messed up, but here's the crease. So now what we're going to do is take this edge and fold it to the crease. Like so. So there you go. And now we're going to take this and wrap it around. So you see this fold here, we're going to fold along that first. And now let's flip the whole design over, and now let's fold along this fold. Try to keep this point as neat as possible because this is going to be the tip of the ninja star. And then flip it over, and now fold this over. And now we need to tuck this flap into this pocket, so you can just jam it in there, or you can just fold this flap over so that it lines up with that edge. So then when we open up the flap to put it in, it goes in much nicer. So there we go. So this is one module done. Now you're going to need to make 3 more, and then we'll put them all together. So I'm going to do that, and I'll see you soon. Once you have all 4 modules, you can start putting them together. So the first thing we're going to do is orient all the modules the same way, and that would be this big thick flap, not the thinner longer one. We want that one at the bottom, and we want it on the side that doesn't have your flap tucked in. We want it on the open pocket side. So make sure those are all facing the same way. And then we're going to take one module and we're going to stick this long, thin side into the pocket of the thick, short one. So they're all facing the same way, so we're just going to take it and rotate it so that it'll fit in here. So now we just have to stick it inside. Okay. Make sure you get it in as tight as possible because that'll give it the least amount of curve. This one's sort of like a bowl, and it's still going to curve a little bit, but the less the better. So now we're going to take our next module and make sure that we rotate it so that the thin side is going into the thick pocket. And we'll just stick that one in. Make sure that it's going in as far as possible. Alright, about there. And then we'll take our last module and we want to, well, first of all, we can stick the long thin end into our pocket, but then on the other side, what we're going to do is we're going to pull this flap in front of that one. So you can just pull the entire thing up, including this little bit that sticks over in the middle. Let's just get that entire thing up, and now we just have to bend this back and stick it in the pocket. And then try to push them in as far as possible everywhere, and then we'll just sort of flatten it. And there you go. There's your 4-point ninja star, and they actually fly pretty well too. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. It really helps me out. See you next time.